Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. If this is your first time checking out Julie Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing really well. I just wanted to leave a quick message. I haven't done dailies for a couple days only because I wasn't in sync with myself. I went through some energy transformation. I was just not where I needed to be, so I didn't even bother to get into my tarot cards for a couple days. I kind of just took that time. Um, because like I've been telling people for the other readings that I did, if I'm not 100%, I'm not going to give you a reading. It's just that simple. I was just exhausted and I knew that I wasn't at my highest good. So with that, your reading looks awesome today, guys. Very awesome. Definitely a message for someone. So let's dig in. We have two power cards that came up for you guys. The first one is talking about purpose. I know what I am here to do. So there is a purpose of today. The purpose is you have to figure that out. The second one is actually talking about gratitude. So it says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. It's kind of beautiful. You know, are you grateful for the life you have right now and the opportunities that you are getting? You know, because I know a lot of us take a lot of things for granted these days. You know, we take our friends for granted. We take our families for granted. You know, sometimes we get so depressed that we forget that we have a purpose here. So I really like where this reading is going. With that, we have the Magician, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. So I feel like the overall message for today is that whatever is holding you back, you need to get rid of it. So I don't know if this is a person, place, or thing that's holding you back, but I feel like this is a time in your life where you just need to go in and go all out. You know, if this is something that you guys extremely want, if this is something that you guys have been manifesting, if this is something that, you know, just speaks to you, it could just be something as starting your own YouTube channel, right? It could be anything that I'm referring to. But I feel like if you let the opinions of other people stop you from doing what your heart is telling you to do, if you allow the people to tell you that because they don't believe in something that it's wrong, no, of course not. You go do what your heart says. You go do what you need to do to get yourself to the next level. You know, even if that means starting your own tarot channel. You know, who is anyone to judge? You know, I feel like this is a time, and this is awesome because the Ace of Cups kind of represents blessings, right? So I feel like this is a time, or like today, you know, count your blessings, count for what you have. You know, it could just be as simple as having a TV or having lights in your house or having a house or healthy kids or car or a job. You know, there's so many people out there that don't have those things. So it's looking at, you know, you may not have a mansion or a Ferrari or, you know, be a millionaire, but you know that when you wake up in the morning, you have a roof, and when you go to bed at night, you have a nice warm bed. So I kind of feel like that's where this is going. I do feel like there is some type of new connections coming through. So I don't know if this is a love connection coming through or a friendship connection, but there is some type of connection coming through for you guys. I feel like, you know, as we're going through the day, try and break up your day with meditation, because I know that for myself, I have to meditate in the morning and before I go to bed. That's the only way I'm able to do what I do, because I do carry everyone's energies. I do carry my children's energies, my own energy. So I feel like I do get kind of suffocated. So I need to kind of go in my own zone and meditate. And I feel like that's where some of you guys are, is maybe you're taking on too many responsibilities and not fleshing out like the negatives. Like you're just holding everything together. And what happens, guys, is when you're holding everything together, then that's when like the volcano happens, right? And it's like, and it's just gonna like explode because it's got nowhere else to go. You've balled it up and bottled it up and bottled it up, and it's like whoosh. But I honestly feel like today is that one day of this week. We're halfway through the week. Whatever situation you're going through, whatever conflict you're going through, whatever just has you in a pickle, listen to yourself, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, because I think that's really important. It's going to help you go to the next level, guys. There is some celebrations happening. I don't know if this is marriage, birthday, graduation, a birth of a baby, but we have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups represents some celebration. So I feel like you guys are going to be celebrating something today, or you are celebrating something today. For a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, but some of your energies that are coming through, I feel like you guys could be kind of in this defeated stage. And I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. I think that, when something doesn't happen right when you want it to, you're like, oh my God, you start thinking negative and you're like, oh my God, this is not going to happen for me. This love's not going to come through for me. I'm not going to get this job. And it's like a vicious cycle, but it's literally your mind playing mind games on you. And you need to learn how to control that, so that just because something's not happening for you right now does not mean it's not going to. It's just going to take a little bit longer while you go through a lesson or a test. So I feel like for some of you, that's why you're feeling unsure and unstable to something, or even undefeated, because you're giving too much energy away too quickly, or you're just in general giving way too much energy away. And you're just leaving yourself short. You're leaving yourself a victim. You're leaving yourself vulnerable, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to give so much away so quickly. I feel like this is just a time, if you don't have someone like a love relationship, if you're not connected with someone, this is kind of a time for you to just, sorry, bit my tongue. Take so much needed time for you. Like, there's so much you can do by yourself. You can go for a walk, you can go to the movies, you can go for dinner. Like, you don't need someone to go out and have fun, guys. Like, go find yourself first, so that when that love does come through, you're not gonna have those jealousy, those fears, or that mental anxiety in your head telling you, oh, you have to be jealous because who knows if this person's going to run off and go with someone else. Like, no, you'll know your worth, you'll know your value, and you won't put up with that crap, right? You'll be strong enough to respect yourself. You'll be strong enough to see, why this person likes you. So I feel like that is why the Knight of Pentacles is here, because, at the end of the day, you want to attract someone like yourself on some levels. I mean, it would be really difficult having like two stubborn people coming together, because, they'd be butting heads. But, opposites do attract. I really believe that as well. It all depends what you're looking for, too. You have to know exactly what you're looking for. And I think that's why the Queen of Wands is here. This is that, taking care of yourself. This is that doing something that makes you feel good. Going to the spa, going get your nails done, going to get your hair done, going for a walk, going shopping, whatever makes you feel good. That's what you guys need to be doing. Taking that time just to love you. I feel like some of you have kind of been trapped in these, abusive relationships, and, you're finally starting to see your value. Like I said, I feel like you guys are starting to see your value. You're starting to see your worth. You're looking for that in other people as well. Like, you want someone who's stable and committed, and, they have their own goals and their own dreams, and you just want to add to that, but in like a healthy way. Like, you're setting boundaries now. So I think that's really awesome, guys. There is someone in the 30 with this Emperor who has an impact on you, and it's a male 30. So I don't know how that works with you guys, but they're just really strong, and I think that they're just someone that you can trust. They're someone that you can talk to. But this male presence could just be your dad, your grandpa, but they are like the male role model that some of you are looking up to. Like, that's what you want to marry. That's the type of relationship you want, right? That strong, committed, desired relationship for some of you. But yeah, there's definitely someone in authority matching. That's what I call it. Anyways, postcard from spirits. Let's see what it says today. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Beautiful. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Like, subscribe if you haven't. If you guys would like a personal, all my information will be down below. No, I'm sending you all love and light, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.